Welcome back to Seahawks.com. This is our special Thanksgiving edition of the Seahawks Insider. I'm Tony Ventrella with Clare Farnsworth. Great to have you with us today. There are a couple of things we want to talk about as we get set for the game Sunday against the Redskins. This is kind of an odd time, Clare, in that you have the 3 home games in a row, the Thursday night and the Sunday night, of course, preceded by the Sunday afternoon. So a lot of stuff in a short period of time. That's what I meant, the Monday night.
Yeah, and it really is, because they're going to come out of this game and then, you know, all of a sudden your next game is here. Then they're going to have that long break before they get to that Monday nighter. So, yeah, it's going to test these guys a lot. And Pete Carroll has talked about that they've got to be real careful about, how they go about this and how they approach, especially next week's game with that very short week.
Now, they're coming into this with a little momentum, 2-game winning streak. The Redskins, on the other hand, had momentum early, winning 3 of their first 4, and then losing their last 6. Are they a dangerous type of opponent? They're pretty frustrated at this point.
Yeah, and the players have talked about that a lot this week, the heightened expectations outside the building, because, they've won 2 in a row, they've got 3 games in a row at home against teams with losing records, and now people actually expect this team to win. And the Redskins are a really good defensive team. They've had their problems on offense, and Rex Grossman, their quarterback, talked about this week that, we feel like we're letting the defense down. If we were holding up our end, we could have 6 or 7 victories already. So they're going to have to guard against that. And yeah, you're right, because the Redskins are one of those teams that really has nothing to lose right now, and they can play real loose and open. I mean, obviously the Seahawks are 4-6 as well, but the way this thing is setting up, they've got some momentum going, and it's funny that now the pressure is kind of actually on them for a change.
Sure. One of the more exciting plays last week was the first play from scrimmage by the Seahawks offense. Something unusual, although we kind of saw it in practice developing during the week. When Sidney Rice hits Mike Williams with a 55-yard, nearly perfect pass, at the time putting his team on the 30. Then, of course, an interception happened. But here's Tavares Jackson talking about his old friend Sidney Rice and his passing ability.
It was a good pass, man. It was good. It was a little wobbly, but I think he was a little. He saw a defender coming at him, and I think he was trying to hurt him and get it off. But I mean, he made a good throw, man. I mean, it was on the money, Actually, we had little rookie Doug Baldwin come to the quarterback and say, "Hey, better watch out for y'all jobs, man. Sidney coming for y'all job." You got 1 for 1. Now he gonna take somebody's job. So,
in spite of all the buzz in the locker room, Tavares is not worried about his job.
Nah, I'm not too worried. I seen him when he get a little pass rush. The eyes get kind of big. He just throw it anywhere, So, but he made a good throw. Mike sold it, and he ended up having like a 5-yard, head start on the guy. Sid put it out there. He got a pretty good arm. Being that he got the little strap, the little brace on his arm, he's still able to get it out there. So, he did a good job on that.
3 NFL games on Thanksgiving. Used to be only one a few years ago, but it's increased now. And, of course, the Lions always seem to be involved in the Packers. And Seahawks have been in a few over the years, Claire, but in your memory and in mine, they've not gone that way.
Yeah, they're lucky they're not playing today. One of the games when they played down in Dallas, they got beat 51-7. Yeah. I think the only touchdown was a pass to Mike Tice. And then again, they played down there a couple of years ago. In fact, it was Walter Jones's, what ended up being his last game, and he got beat for 2 sacks by DeMarcus Ware and another loss to the Cowboys. And the part I liked about it, though, was that Walter shouldn't have been playing. His knee was so bad that he shouldn't have played, and eventually had to have the surgery to take care of it. But after the game, DeMarcus Ware was asked about getting a tackle as good as Walter Jones twice in one game, and he goes, "Yeah, I got him twice. He got me 76 times." So at least he still was giving some respect to the big guy.
A lot of respect, that's for sure. Well, listen, that wraps it up for our Seahawks Insider on this Thanksgiving Day. From Clare Farnsworth, Tony Ventrella, the entire Seahawks organization. We're speaking for everybody, Claire. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.